Well, welcome to the first week of our teaching series, Unwrapping Christmas. We're glad that you've chosen to join us online, and we hope that you'll take advantage of all of the online tools that we've provided for your study and your discussion this week, because what we're going to be doing for the next 3 weeks is taking a really close look at what we celebrate as Christmas each year. We're going to be taking a closer look at what the birth of Christ means, not only in context, but what it means to your life and to my life as we live today. And to begin our series, we're going to start this week off by talking about the anticipation that comes with Christmas. You know, each year we anticipate a lot of things. We get excited about Christmas and we look forward to it months before it ever happens. And the birth of Jesus Christ was a lot like that. It was a highly anticipated event. An event that God used the Bible to foretell hundreds of years before it ever actually happened. And yet, as we celebrate Christmas each year, as we celebrate this event, the anticipation for many things outweighs our anticipation for the celebration of the birth of Christ. And so we want to start out this week by asking you, what role does the birth of Christ play in your Christmas each year?
Basically, on the fact that once the season of Christmas comes around, I really start to remember and focus on it. Instead of just, thinking about Jesus when we do communion, really start to get to the point of His birth and the whole reason of Him being here, and it really draws it back into the memory. And I really like that the season does that, and that you can look up all the information and start to connect and get closer back to God. If you slip away during the year, Christmas is always a good time to get drawn back to that. So.
The role of Christ in my family, the birth of Christ in Christmas, it plays a key role in the fact that we read the story every year on Christmas Eve. And the weeks leading up to Christmas, we take gifts to needy families in Kentucky to commemorate the wise men bringing gifts to Jesus. And really, it's just the centerpiece of what we do as a family, not just my immediate family, but my family as a whole. And so that's the role that Christ's birth plays in Christmas.
I don't know. We have a nativity set under the tree.
Each year at Christmas time, the birth of Christ reminds me to remember the spirit of giving and to remember those who are not as fortunate. At work, we sometimes adopt a family and buy gifts and things, and I think that at this time of the year we should remember to be giving and to do for those who can't, because a lot of people have a lot of things that they get at this time of year and a lot of families go without. So Christ would want us to give and to remember what a good was.
Well, each year Jesus Christ, it's kind of like a resemblance of His birth and the birth of who came to save us from our sins and died on the cross and prevent our lives eternally in hell. And so the birth of Christ to me each year is a celebration of what Christ is going to do later on in His life, which already happened, but a celebration of what He's going to do for us and how meaningful it has been that He would come to the earth and give us such a gift.
I hope that over the next couple of weeks, as your schedule begins to become more hectic and more stressful, that you'll take a little time out of that schedule to explore this topic with us and truly unwrap Christmas.